to Sportsbet Daily at oddsmarket.com. We're out here in Escazú, downtown Costa Rica, San Jose. What a week it's been. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 2020 Euro Championship. And we absolutely smashed it. I think we had over 12 winners. We had a 16 parlay. And my teammates, Martin Green and Alex Classic Tips, were there just to supply the ammunition. And we pressed the button, we fired, and we hit. And I'm joined today by Alex Classic Tips. Alex, what a week it's been.
Absolutely amazing week. Starting, we had a little bit of a break, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But after that, when we started with our Euro 2020 qualifiers tips, Thursday, Friday, killing it, Saturday, today also. And we are now talking for the next round. And I'm sure that we'll kill it again because we love this competition.
Well, we're cracked straight on. We're going to do Monday, Tuesday. Monday. I think it's Monday, Tuesday, or is it Sunday? I don't even know what day of the week it is.
Monday, Tuesday.
Okay, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, I'm going to start with Armenia versus Bosnia-Herzegovina. Away win, 1.95. Does look appetizing.
Yeah, that too. Bosnia by far the better side, but I'm a little bit afraid with this Armenian side. They are very unpredictable. They scored against Italy. Italy bounced back immediately, winning that match 3-1 in style. I think that Bosnia are not the same team like they used to be 3-4 years ago. I think that they are missing also some players. Armenia can score on their turf against Bosnia, so I'm going both teams to score at 1.8.
1.8, just both teams to score, not looking for the winner. I've got to admit that I put my parlay together earlier. I did put Bosnia in, and at the very last minute, I took them out for that exact was afraid of the draw. Okay, so 1.8, both teams to score, not worried about the winner. Let's move on. Romania versus Malta, 1.06. I think maybe even 1.07 in a place for Romania. How do you find the value, Alex?
Yeah, I'm very confident about this Romanian side right now. Yes, they are coming. They entered this match on the back of a 2-1 defeat against Spain, but that is very normal in my opinion. I think that they were lucky to concede just 2 goals because the Romanian goalkeeper, I think that he was the man of the match. He saved around 7-8 huge chances for Spain, and he was like Spider-Man. But Romania right now they need a victory. The reverse match saw them winning 4-0 away in Malta. Coach Cosmin Contra said that he will play with a huge with a lot of attacking players. The trio from in front: Florin Andone, who is now a player of Galatasaray, who was at Brighton; George Puskás, who is at Reading right now, who is enjoying the championship, and also Yanis Hagi, the son of the great Gheorghe Hagi from the Euro 21 team. So he will play an offensive side. I see them winning by at least 3 goals difference once again. So Romania minus 2.5 on the Asian handicap at 1.73.
Yeah, I mean, I think it should be plain sailing for Romania. I think they'll be quiet. They've got a lot of confidence out of only going down 2-1 at home to Spain. Let's move on here, though. We've got Sweden versus Norway. Almost like if it was a club competition, it'd be a local derby.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking at, I mean, Sweden did really well the other day. They came out the traps. They scored early. This Norwegian side are not bad neither. Tell me it's both teams to score.
Absolutely. Lock it in at 2.0. The reverse match saw absolutely exciting match in Norway. They finished with 6 goals, 3 goals each, a draw, 3-3 there. I'm expecting not a high scoring match like the 3-3 one, but not a low scoring match. So both teams to score should be the best play, is the best play actually for this match. The two teams are separated by just 2 points in the standings. Sweden second place in the standings on top, 2 points more than Norway. Yeah, as you said, is almost like a local derby, and most of all, they are fighting. They are in the direct competition for the second place. I don't think that either Sweden will be happy with a draw here, because Romania are coming from the back, and if they win, and they will win against Malta, they will do 10 points. So both teams will be eager to win this match and take an important option for the qualification for the second place. So yeah, both teams to score is looking very nice at 2.0.
Okay, I'm just going to add to your both teams to score on the final of the Sunday games. And I'm going Finland and Italy, both teams to score. And it's at a massive price of 2.2. I really couldn't believe that was going to be above 2. But 2.2, both teams to score, Finland and Italy. Wouldn't put me off, would you?
No, absolutely. Maybe also Pukki to be anytime goal scorer, because we got too used with that also in the Champions, in the Premier League, also in the last match when where he scored against Greece from penalty it was, but still a goal is a goal. So yeah, maybe him to be anytime goal scorer. I think that the price is huge, given the fact that we're talking about Italy, and the bookies still consider them a rock solid defensive side, but they are missing Chiellini, and exactly as I expected, Armenia scored against them. On the road, they are conceding, and Finland, I don't know. I think that at home they should score against any team. We saw the other day how many times the both team to score and the over 2.5 goals in Euro 2020 qualifiers came in the last 3 days. So I'm sure that Finland will find the back of the net against Italy.
Yeah, before we move on to Monday, I found that the most of the value last week when you went into the parlays was I thought I was going quite careful, and it's the team to win and over 1.5. Now, I think I put 6 selections together. It could have been 10, and 9 out of the 10 won by it cashed. But I'm typical me. I'm thinking I could have done double the odds of the odds I actually found, because I was over 1.5. They were winning by 3 and 4 goals, these teams. So I'm going to go into I'm probably going to stick to the same over 1.5 with a winner, and that starts off with Azerbaijan and Croatia. I like Croatia to win and over 1.5, and it's 1.67.
Yes, great for an Akabet. By the way, tomorrow morning I'm writing the Akabets for this round of fixtures. I'm waiting all the matches to finish for today. They have I don't know, 2 matches more to finish. Portugal already leading 2-0 in Serbia, and I'm waiting for them to finish, and I will write my treble bets for this round. The last treble bets, both winners at 3.63 and at 3.74. So yeah, we are on fire. I think that who is not tuning in on the Odds Market YouTube channel or following us on the site, because we are writing articles every day, and we have top writers and top cappers. I don't know, you are missing money, because I think that in the last for the last, I don't know, 10 weeks, we are around 190 units of profit. Who will hear me right now? I'm saying 190, think I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm talking about. But this is the reality, really. 190 units of profit. Anyway, yeah, great for Croatia. Croatia destroyed Slovakia the other day. I was expecting something more from Slovakia. I was expecting them to score also, but it wasn't on our show on Monday. On our show on Monday, we delivered, I think, that around 14 winners and just 1 lost bet.
Yeah, okay, well, let's go on. Just to let you know that obviously I want to congratulate the whole team, the whole backroom staff. I mean, we've got an unbelievable team right across all world sports, and that's from UFC to tennis to golf to snooker to football to NFL. And these people in the background that do the content and do the editing, the boss, our boss, Natalie, she was up at 7:30 on a Saturday morning, making sure that the information was going out, going live. So go over to oddsmarket.com, have a little look and just see what you're missing. We'll just keep producing, and it's up to you whether you press the button. Let's move to Scotland. Scotland versus Belgium. Belgium 1.5. I don't think you complicate it. You just stick them in. Now, you're going to go -1, Alex?
Yeah, -1 is the play. I think that -1 on the Asian handicap at 1.74. I think that I don't understand why Scotland are so overrated. I think that they are very overrated. If I'm looking 1.44 for a straight Belgium win in Anaka, and yes, I will use that in one of my treble bets. This is unbelievable. 1.44. Scotland is very, very poor. They scored against Russia, but after that, Juba and company came back from 1 goal down to win that match away in Scotland. And I think that Scotland were very lucky to concede just 2 goals from Russia. And if we are talking about Belgium's attacking firepower with the players that they have, the creativity, the pace, the rhythm, possession, and everything, I think that, yeah, they should at least cover the -1 on the Asian handicap, not to say more. But this is why we are here, not to risk. We are giving picks that we are sure about. Of course that they might lose, because we are not Nostradamus, but we are doing our research, and this is what we are coming with. So Belgium -1 on the Asian handicap at 1.74.
And if you can get around the 1.5 just for Belgium to win, and stick it in the parlay, then obviously that's a good play as well. Moving on, both teams to score. Poland versus Austria. Austria, they score goals home or away. Poland, they're a good side at home. 1.87, Alex. Both teams to score. Don't care who wins.
Absolutely on the same page with you. Absolutely. I was very, very disappointed by Poland against Slovenia on the road. They had just 1 shot on target, and they have an amazing attack. If you are thinking about Lewandowski and Piontek, 2 of Europe's top scorers in the top 5 European leagues. I think that I don't understand what happened in that match against Slovenia. I had them also both into score, and I think that that was the only play from Monday that we talked who disappointed us. But yeah, this time around they are at home. Austria in top form. They scored 10 goals in their last 2 games against Northern Macedonia and also against Latvia. We gave them against Latvia -2.5. You heard it here first on Monday when the odds were 2.06. After that, on Thursday, I think it was 1.6, the -2.5. So who took it here at 2.06, the -2.5? They cashed from halftime. So yeah, both teams to score here at 1.83.
Yeah, just going on how much the market's moving, it is definitely beneficial to get involved early. I put this parlay together with Austria. I think it was either Austria -1.5 or something like that, and it was like 1.39.
Yeah,
1.4, and then on the day of the game, it was like 1.16.
exactly.
It was like unbelievable. It was like, wow. So if you're going to do your parlays, make sure you do them early, because if you start winning early, remember it's over 3 days, then you expect to get the value and your prices will tumble. Let's move on. I got 2 here. Northern Ireland and Germany. I've already put this in. I've locked it up. Germany and the over 1.5 at 1.55. That's in the parlay. That's put to bed. But I couldn't believe Germany -1 at 1.9.
Yeah, -1 on the European handicap. I'm going for the exact same bet, but on the Asian handicap, and this is at 1.98. So shop around for your odds. Yeah, absolutely. I don't understand. Yeah, I understand that the bookies are afraid that Germany are passing tough times right now. They got beaten by the Netherlands. It's not a surprise. We talked about the Netherlands. We said how good they are, how good they will be, even contenders, real contenders for the Euro 2020 tournament. Yeah, Germany are passing through tough periods, but not against Northern Ireland. Come on. I know that Northern Ireland are sitting first in the standings with 12 points from four matches. Yeah. So yes, but they played Belarus, they played Estonia two times, and yeah, two times Belarus and two times Estonia. It's normal to beat teams like that. But Germany will try to bounce back after that heavy defeat from home against the Netherlands. So yeah, Germany all the way with minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap at 1.98.
Yeah, I can't see that. I mean, they got beat against a Dutch side who I think are. I've said it for the last 6 months, and the thing is with this Dutch side, they're only going to get better. They're still young boys. I mean,
Yeah.
Ronald Koeman's got them playing with on top of their form, freedom, confidence, goals, pace. Still at the back. So for me, I think that Germany, they didn't do too bad. Okay, let's move on to Tuesday's games, and the first one, Moldova and Turkey.
Yeah, I'm taking because I think that you're doing it a classic. I think that we should call it Flash's classic. Turkey and over 1.5 goals in the match at 1.9. Moldova, very bad. Turkey, I think that they are two classes above Moldova right now. They did well, Turkey, to sack their manager Mircea Lucescu. I know he was a great manager. He's Romanian also, and I respect him. He's a legend, and he trained at the top level. But I think that his time had to come to an end because he did some bad results with Turkey. And now Senil Güneş, also a great legend in Turkey, is doing some amazing stuff for the squad, and the results are showing little by little, you know. So yeah, Moldova lost to Iceland 3-0 on the road. Turkey there with they're playing right now with Andorra, and let's make also something that we are not usually doing. We are in the 75th minute, and the odds are almost at 1.7 for Turkey to win the match against Andorra. Turkey, I don't know how it happened. 76 possession, 76% possession, 7 shots on goals, 25 goals attempts. I don't know how they didn't score till now against Andorra. So take them live now at 1.7. So yeah, I think that Turkey should go and destroy Moldova. It's not a long trip from Istanbul to Chisinau. They will do 1 hour with the plane. They are ready in action anyway. So yeah, I'm expecting them to win and over 1.5 goals in the match. And listen here, Serbia scored against Portugal, and our last match for today. So again, swept the board. Serbia, Portugal, both into score. We had it at 1.92. That's it
Well,
for.
you've teed me up great. You know, that's not it, because I've got one as well, and you've just teed me up brilliantly. Because the last leg of my parlay, we call it the Flash Classic now, is Serbia to beat Luxembourg and over 1.5. That's my last leg on Tuesday. That will be the 5. I'll put the 5-team parlay up there. I think it pays around 8, maybe 9, or maybe 10, something like that. So shop around for your odds. Alex has already bumped it up, but I've already locked it in. So, I mean, Serbia to beat Luxembourg, Alex, you wouldn't put me off?
No, absolutely. Serbia minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap at 1.75. So basically, we are expecting at least 2 goals from Serbia or even more. Yes, Luxembourg improved. They are not the small team like they used to be. They are still losing matches, but at 1 goal difference. They lost 1-0 to Northern Ireland. In a friendly match a few days ago, 2 days ago actually, they've lost 1-0 to Ukraine. And I think that was pure luck because Ukraine absolutely dominated that match from the beginning till the end. So yeah, I'm expecting Serbia to win this match comfortably. They are just with 4 points right now after 4 matches, so they need wins. Serbia, a decent team, a very good team in my opinion, with top players, and we cannot say the same about Luxembourg. And it's very weird because if Portugal wins today, and I think that they will in Serbia, Serbia are equal on points with Luxembourg. But I still think they are by far the better team between these two sides. So Serbia minus 1.5 at 1.75.
Is there any other games you'd like to go over on that Tuesday card, Alex, or is that us done?
I think that we missed this Albania versus Iceland game, which I'm going both into
Yeah,
score.
that is bottom of the list.
Yeah, I'm going both team to score at 2.05. These teams like Albania, like Kosovo, on their turf, they are real forces with a great crowd, great stadium, full of people, great fans, both Albania and Kosovo. I think that Albania should score and should, I don't know, produce a nice performance against Iceland. But also, I'm expecting Iceland to score in this match. So I'm going both team to score. Iceland, great tall players, great on set pieces, from corners, from stuff like that. Very good players on set pieces. Yeah, I'm expecting a nice, entertaining game. Albania will try to win it, but Iceland, I think that they are too powerful right now. But I'm going both team to score at 2.06.
Alex, if I could ask you for a banker over the 3 days at value, what would it be?
Banker for the 3 days, I'm going with Romania minus 2.5 against Malta at 1.73. But I like also this Germany minus 1.5 on the Asian handicap at 1.98. So this is the most, consider them bankers at 2 units.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll go with you, and I'll just add to that if you want. And I'm going to go Sweden and Norway, both teams to score at 2. And I really, really like Finland and Italy, both teams to score at 2.2. Well, that wraps us up. That's the Euro 2020s for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday sorted out. So until next time, we'll see you soon.
That's the thing. We are not closing the show because James will be joining us to talk with you about the US Open final that is happening tomorrow. He received the invitation and he's joining now because it's an important game. Nadal versus Medvedev, two great players. Medvedev with the most wins this season, but I think that James will tell you more. Maybe it will be a surprise. I'm not expecting a surprise myself, but Medvedev should put a decent performance against a top player like Nadal.
Where
Yeah,
is he, Alex?
we are still waiting
Where
for
is he
James.
then?
We are still waiting for
No, that's
him.
what I mean.
Yeah,
Time is money, man. Time is money. This is on a Saturday. Double bubble on a Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to talk about some more matches, this is
Well,
why.
no, it's not just the matches. I mean, obviously, I can give you a little rundown of what we've got coming up this week because obviously at the end of the week, well, we've got the Premier League back, we've got La Liga, we've got Bundesliga and Serie A. But prior to that, on Monday, it's all Chinese. We're off to Zhengzhou, which is obviously China for the WTA, and we're also going to China for High Masters snooker with Craig Snize and the WTA. They've had an unbelievable US Open. Open, they picked Andreescu. We now call her Bianca. She's obviously a friend of the show. And they had Medvedev as well at 17, and he's in the final against Nadal. They've absolutely killed it all the way through.
Yeah, and let's say that I changed my drinking day for this week. Normally, I'm drinking on Saturday, but I knew that we have to film the Euro 2020 qualifiers, and I drank last night. So I did my research with a big head, but I still think that we are hitting the winners once again. I don't know. Something is happening with James with his camera. Here he is. I'm waiting to see if his camera is ready. He just joined us.
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me on here?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can't see you, so we're all happy. He disappeared again, Alex. Get him back.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for him to come back. I cannot do anything else. I met
live
Jesus.
production, though, Alex. That's what it's like.
Yeah, I met Jesus last night. This is why we had such a great day today.
Was he trying to get a few tips off you?
Yeah. He gave me for the round 6. He said that to do our research on our own for next week because he's not saying shit to us. So this is what will happen for Serie A, Bundesliga, Premier League, and other stuff. We have to do it on our own for next week.
We're not doing a bad job, though. We're not doing a bad job at all. We look right across the boards, and I mean, we just go on to Dave and the Sporting Keg, UFC, absolutely smashing it. Myself and Big Man, what a day we had on the lower leagues in England today. We had the treble up at something like 8.37. I personally had 5 out of 6, with one team drawing 0-0 at home, and we knew the opposition wouldn't score, but the home side couldn't score. And it was just a fabulous day. And then we handed it over to at Dave Betts, and he starts smashing in his parlays. So just keep coming to Odds Market. We'll keep pushing them out there, and you make your own selections because we give you that much information. You can actually go. Don't have to do what we do. You could actually sort of move it around a little bit and find what suits you. If you don't fancy the over 2.5 and you just want the both teams to score, then go with that. Because obviously, if we cop at both teams to score an over 2.5 and it's just both teams to score, then you cop and we don't. So
yeah, we have a little
winners.
We have a little problem with our some of our American friends because obviously they don't have some of the markets we are giving out every day, like the over 1.5 goal, a team to your classic, for example, a team to win and over 1.5 goals. They cannot find that. It's very hard for them to find a book to give them that market, So this is why we are giving more action out here. You can take, or if you like something and you have it, bet on that. If you don't have it, we are sorry, but we are in Europe, and all our books in Europe are offering millions and millions of markets for every single match.
Alex, have you got a score for me so far with Bianca and Serena Williams? Because obviously I'm out in the wilderness.
Andreescu leading 2-0 in the first set.
Lovely. Nice early break. The boys will be happy. She was at 2 just to win a set. Here's my man, James. James,
hello.
Obviously, you're happy with Andreescu's start against Serena. Listen, we're going to be quick, because I don't want to be taking up all your. I don't want to be taking up too much of your time because you want to be watching it. Medvedev versus Nadal tomorrow. How do you see it going?
Yeah, so this is one I heard Alex saying before he wasn't particularly expecting the upset. I have to say, no obvious value really jumped out for me on this one. But I felt like there were a few reasons to side with Medvedev in some form. The main one being that I think Nadal's played very well this week. He's 15-1 in sets, but he really hasn't been tested yet. He's not a player who tends to be tested by the lower ranked players. He tends to need one of the top 20, top 10 players to really give him a workout. And I think Medvedev's 5 in the world. He's up from 35 a year ago. He's one of the players that has been playing the best tennis all year, especially on the hard courts. And I think I would really expect him to come out firing, given that he's a player that is power orientated generally. He's not someone which has had any luck against Nadal in the past. He lost to him quite comfortably in Montreal, and there were clear signs of fatigue and a general inability to really compete in that match, which is a real problem. That will be a real problem if he can't come out the blocks firing. So for me, I took the first set at 4. It avoids the fatigue issues to some degree, and I think if Nadal is at all sensible, if Medvedev is at all sensible, he will very much put his heart and soul into that first set. I don't think he's got much chance if he loses the first set. It's interesting to know, if you look at Nadal's sets this week, I think he's played about 16 first sets. I think he's played about 16 sets in the first 2 sets, and virtually all of them, apart from one, have gone over 9 games, whereas all 6 of the sets that he's played after the opening 2 sets have all gone under 9 games. And I think that really shows how Nadal is a kind of player who gets a lot better over the match. He's able to work players out and to really kind of work his way into form, figure out what their weakness is, and just hammer it home, not allow them to get any foothold in the match at all.
James, I looked at this and I thought the value is tiebreaker in the first set. Doesn't have to be a tiebreaker, but is the market saying under or over 9.5 games?
Yeah, so again, as I pointed out, I think Nadal's definitely been tested more in his opening sets than he has later in the matches. Berrettini very nearly took the opening set against Nadal last round, and there was a sense in that match of Berrettini kind of falling away right at the last moment, but actually playing exactly the kind of game that I think Medvedev is likely to try and play here. He's really going to try and punch holes in the defense of Nadal, really try and exploit the time that Nadal needs on that forehand side. So I think, yes, if you're going to take a bet on a set going long, I would definitely go for the first set. I wasn't particularly taken by the prices, especially with the US Open being generally quite slow. I think the match tomorrow will be played in very nice conditions. I think it's about 25 degrees, no wind, no rain. It should be pretty much perfect playing conditions. Obviously, they have the roof anyway if it does rain. But I think, in essence, we have a first set that I would hope will be very competitive, yes. So I could see the over landing, definitely.
Okay, well, I'm going to be speaking to you on Monday as well, because we're off to Zhengzhou. Hey, so, listen, I'm going to let you go. Go and enjoy and rescue. Obviously, Bianca's doing it for us both. I didn't think I'd get Snize on there. He's kissing the telly and everything. And I look forward to seeing you both on Monday, eh?
Excellent. Great. Nice to talk to you guys. Speak to you later.
Cheers, James. Enjoy. Take care.
Cheers,
That was James at Tennis Pilot joining us, giving us his rundown. I like that over 9.5, 10 games in the first set. Medvedev versus Nadal tomorrow. And then we're off to China and we start all over again. Remember, we always start first thing on a Monday. We're back to 0. We'll find the winners. And at the end of the week, we're in profit again. Alex, keep doing what you do, mate. There's no one else like you. You know that.
Thanks for hosting, Flash, and see you again next week. Thanks for everything you are doing. We, as you said, we have the best teams on the internet and in the industry. This is what I think. This is what the results are saying, and this is why we are here for. Bye. Have an amazing Sunday.
Go and enjoy your drink. Take care, mate.